You know.
Mr. Diddy War Diddy. I wish somebody would tell me what Diddy War Diddy mean.
I hate soccer so much. And there's a few reasons for this. One is the obvious that it is boring as shit. Do you love ties? Soccer is your game. Do you love massive playing surfaces that are far larger than the game requires? Soccer is your game. Do you want a bunch of screaming Europeans and South Americans in your ear? Soccer is your game. I fucking hate soccer. I had to play it for 4 years as a kid. Right.
You know what? Americans
we're
are
in
really
Barcelona
getting
right
into
now.
it.
No, they're getting into it in a soccer kind of like it's getting more popular. You know the way like
You know what? I'm European, and I'll kick your fucking ass.
it's like when they say, "Oh, you know, acid wash is kind of making a bit of a return." You'll see. It's like, no, dude, it's fucking stupid.
Why aren't
and we
you
all know
afraid
it.
of me? Like I just threatened you physically.
Oh, I wasn't even listening.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just like it's.
You know,
just,
like the stuff comes out of my mouth, and I'm like, "That's interesting," and then you say stuff, and I'm like, "That, yeah, that's she said something
the
there."
boobs said something.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
the boobs. So.
In terms of
Soccer has too little scoring, okay? And basketball is on the other end of the spectrum where it has too much scoring. And it devalues the goals, because, or in this case, the baskets, because there's too much of it.
I don't know. Did you see the German team in the 2014 FIFA or whatever? Like,
Here's my contention. Okay, that,
Like
that game where
killers.
Germany played Brazil,
right?
and they kicked their asses 7-1.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that game, and I wish I did, because to me, that's like, holy shit, they actually scored goals in this game, and that a 7-1 score in any soccer game is insane, right? It's unheard of.
Right.
But here's my contention, that when I used to play little kid soccer, we would have games where it'd be like 7-1, and we were stupid little kids, and I kind of feel like we made it more interesting. So it seems that soccer is a game that idiot little kids have managed to play better than the elite athletes of the world, because we're giving people the scores they want. You're never seeing like a 1-0 game when it's little kids. Their balls going into nets.
God damn.
Okay, here's my one good soccer thing that happened.
Please say something.
Okay. My second year of soccer, I was a bench warmer because I was pretty bad. And
What age is this?
I think it was 9. And I had tried out for a competitive soccer team because I played house league soccer. And I got a certain point in the process, and then I was cut, which is pretty devastating when you're 9. And then I went into shitty house league soccer where all the other idiots went. And I was on this team, and I was a bench warmer. So I was the crappy guy on the crappy team. And for some reason, like straight out of a stupid movie, there was a situation where our team had some kind of friendly game against this competitive level team that I got cut from. It made no sense. We were in a house league team. We only play other house league teams. So we go out and play them, which again makes, and I'm seeing this, little Italian guy coach, the guy who cut me, and I'm just giving this look like, fuck you, you douchebag.
I love
How
stories
dare
that
you.
are going to be 80s movies.
This is
because
a total 80s
I'm
movie.
already feeling inspired, and I'm
Yeah.
sitting up a little straighter because
Mm-hmm.
I'm already getting excited knowing that something good is going to happen to my 9-year-old friend Steve.
Who
So
is
tell me what
vindictive
happened.
and yeah, I was.
No, man, tell me. I'm excited.
So I get a shift, which is a miracle. You legally gonna have to play the shitty kids, even
Yeah.
in house league soccer.
Yeah.
It's communism, right? Like basically everybody has to play a little bit.
Lowest common denominator, football.
Right, everyone plays. So I go out, and they're killing us, obviously, because they're a competitive level team. And the score at the end was like 7-2. But I scored those 2 goals for our team, which made no sense because I'd never scored all year. And instead of playing another crappy team, we're playing this great team. And somehow, maybe it was just this fuck you attitude I had against this professional or this competitive level team that cut me. But I went in and I scored 2 goals against them and was all just like, suck my balls, competitive team. This is what I got, you in my house, even though we completely lost. So it's kind of a weird amount of, grandstanding and projecting. But and then from that point onward, my shitty coach on my shitty team played me all the time. We became the division champs that year.
Oh my
in our shitty little soccer
This
league.
is such a great story.
That's my Rudy story with
beautiful.
soccer.
Yeah.
But it's like the Rudy story if Rudy was playing football and didn't want to fucking play. And they're like, Rudy. And he's like, seriously, I fucking hate this sport. I'm too little for it. This makes no sense. People are really probably just laughing at me. Yeah. I just want to go home and I want to eat the orange slices on the sideline and then go out for ice cream afterward. That's all I wanted.
You little fat fuck.
Yeah, just this little shitty kid. You know?
Man.
4 years of soccer.
So you told your mom?
Oh, yeah. So after the game, I scored, when I scored the 2 goals, and I told my mom. I was being kind of coy about it because I wanted to, like, drop a bomb on her and have her
Guess
go.
whose son is an athlete?
Right? So I'm like, Mom, so, yeah, we lost, like, 7-2, but guess who scored the 2 goals? And she's like, who? And I'm like, a boy named Steve. And then she's looking at me blankly, and I'm like, and there's this long
is there
beat.
another Steven in your class?
Right. And she goes, Steve who? And I'm like, me, Mom, I scored the goals. And she's like, no. What? Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should have been her crown. And clearly, she wasn't there watching the game either. So let's think about that for a second.
Yeah.
She drops, okay, see you in an hour. I'd rather stay at the mall and buy some fabric than watch you play in this game. When watch you score the 2 biggest goals of your entire life.
Why should 2 members of our family be humiliated and bored?
Right.
Why not
yeah.
just one?
Just you.
Just you.
Yeah.
Disappointment of a son.
Yeah. I'm going to hang out at the Woolsworth. Back in a while.
That's got to be the ending.
That's my only good
And
soccer
Steve,
memory. Yes.
You're the best around. No one's ever gonna bring you down.
No.
You're the best around. No one's ever gonna bring you down.
Except the sport of soccer, which I fucking hate.
For more information about Lisa, Stephen, and all their interests that fall within acceptable societal norms, stop by youbetterdon't.net.